Okay, guys, I know it's a little late, but I can't go to sleep just yet because I've had something on my mind for the last couple of hours of the day, and I have to share this because I think it's needed, and I believe somebody that is watching this is going to need this. So I want to title this Stress Will Kill. And I want people to understand that at some point in our lives, we have to learn how to manage our stress and figure out ways that can reduce our stress levels because we will always have some entity in some form of stress some parts of our life. But it's how we react to it and how we figure out how to get out of being in a stressful situation. And not allowing anyone to cause you to have stress to the point where you are hospitalized. And so I had a friend today, like I said, that went in the hospital due to stress and had a seizure. And so I'm going to backtrack and put it on me. 10 years ago, I am now 50. When I was 40, I had a hemorrhagic stroke. And at the time, I was going through several things. I had a salon, I had stylists, I had my own personal stuff, I was in a relationship, all those entities. But because we're so accustomed to handling everything that we don't really believe or consider it to be stress. And that was just to name a few things that had been going on. So at some point, when you are handling so many different entities, when you have things that come in your thought or people are trying to sabotage you or do certain things to you, I'm just throwing some scenarios out there. We have to learn how to allow people to make the choice and the decisions that they want to do whatever they want as long as you on your end do the right thing, because God does not bless foolery. He only blesses people that walk in the right direction. And what I had to learn is, and what we as individuals need to learn is, stop trying to, what's the right thing? Stop trying to hold on to things you have no control over. You have no control over it. But what you can do is figure out how not to let whatever transpires stress you out to the point where you end up in the hospital. Or pay attention to all of the things that's going on and realizing that it can be stressful, because we will handle multiple things and don't realize that we're stressing. We work excessively. We want to please our family, our friends. We want to make sure that we are financially set. We want to make sure that we are in healthy relationships, all of those entities. But some of that stuff can put a toll on you. And until you learn how to create the balance that you need, figuring out the things that will help you reduce that stress, meaning moving your body, walking, exercising, whatever that looks like for you. Eating actually a healthier diet, stay hydrated, do some self-care love, go get a massage, listen to some music, turn off the lights, put on some candles, read a book, play chess, whatever that looks like to calm your brain. Because when you overthink and you overthink and you overthink, it don't always turn out to be what the right thing to do. And the other point of it is which is what I have been told from a client of mine, is to learn how to take your emotions out of some things that you don't need your emotions in. Take your emotions out. That's a hard thing to do. well, I'm not going to say hard. When you understand it, when you understand what to do, it's you will get it. Because it took me a minute to understand what that meant. But when I went through a situation, I was like, doggone it, I got it. So create the peace that you need, create the balance that you need. If a person is not bringing you peace, if a person is not bringing you value, if a person cannot love themselves, they cannot love you, release them, and it's okay. Love them from afar. Pray for them so that they can get the healing that they need, because we all need healing. But I believe that we as entrepreneurs, because this is entrepreneurship, because my friend is an entrepreneur, self-employed, we have to learn when to rest our bodies. We have to learn when to shut down and just take time for ourselves, because we can't run ourselves ragged. We can't run, and then deal with all of the different entities that happen in life, because it will take a toll on you in the end. I don't care if you've been handling it for 4 or 5 years. Eventually, it will shut you down and make you stop and restart. The beauty of it is that he survived. Because most people, well, I'm not going to say most, some people don't survive seizures. Some people that have seizures have to learn how to walk, have to learn how to talk, loss of memory. But by the grace of God, he had a little memory loss, but he is fine. So I wanted to share that because as I was visiting him, all I can think about was like, wow, he living. Because my cousin just passed away from a seizure a year ago from today. Well, not from today, but a year ago. So we have to be grateful that we have another day at restarting our life. And this part is the aha moment of knowing that what am I going to do different? How I'm going to live my life differently? What I'm not going to allow to distract me to get my mind up in an uproar where it stresses me out? How am I going to release people that no longer serves me, but still love them, but still love them? But it's okay to let them go. I'm telling y'all, you have to let people go. If they don't want to be in your life, release them. When a person show you who they are, believe them. But in the end, stress will kill you. Figure out the things, and if you're watching this, write down some things that you know you can do on an ongoing basis that will help you release stress. Because life kicks in, and we got to be prepared to not waddle in the stress. I'm not saying not feel your emotions, because you need to feel your emotions. But when you're in certain situations, you don't need to act off your emotions, because your first reaction is never the right reaction. But I'm going to get off of here because I realize it's almost 10 minutes. But I believe it was on my heart, so I needed to share it. And I want people to realize that at some point, you have to put yourself first no matter what. And if you have kids, your kids is your why. Your kids is your reason to not stress as much. Learn how to have your stress under control, because your kids watch you and you want them to be able to handle things without landing them in the hospital. I've been there, stressed out, and didn't even know it. But I had a salon I had a staff full of, I think it was 6 or 7 people. I had a boyfriend at the time. Um, just financially getting my stuff together. Paying a rent at one place, car note, rent at the salon, insurances, just a plethora of things. But because I was so accustomed to handling it, I didn't realize the stress that I was really putting on me because I was working out, but was I really doing stuff that would calm my mind, that would help me prioritize and understand, okay, Toya, you don't have control over this. So let that go. Now focus on this instead of trying to focus on and figuring out why is this happening this way? Why do I need to feel like I have to have control over it? Because sometimes you don't even need to have control over it. Just let it be. But I'm not going to ramble anymore. I just want to say learn how to control your stress and figure out ways that can help you reduce your stress. Reduce your stress. What does that look like? For me, my own personal things to do to help me release stress, I love cooking, being around my family. For those who know me, I love being around water. So even if I'm just outside by the beach or pool, I will just sit out there, relax in the sun, have me a book, listen to some music, and chill out. Go for a drive. Look at things that I admire or inspire to have. Um, Take a bath. Get a massage. There's so many different things that can calm your mind, that can help you release stress. And not being around people that can't bring you peace. We get the signs, we just ignore them. So if you are watching this, don't ignore the signs. If people are doing things that, sorry y'all, my mama done turned her TV up. So if you are doing things that, I done lost my train of thought. My mama just got me all sidetracked. But, uh, shoot. So do the different things that can help you release stress. Write them down on a piece of paper. Write it in your journal on things that will help relax your mind. Spending time with my family. Playing with my little cousin's dog. There's so many things that can reduce your stress. I love going grocery shopping, going to the grocery store. It gives me a sense of peace. Only do things that bring you peace. Only allow people in your life that bring you peace and bring you value. And you have to be able to do the same thing. Other than that, I just feel like it's no point. People can bring you value. People can bring you peace. People can bring you sincere love. So on that note, I love y'all. Until next time, peace, love, and hair grease. Share this video because somebody else needs to hear this. All right, bye.